In 2025, a quiet shift is happening in the financial world. Not in the noisy stock market headlines. Not in the flashy cryptocurrency hype. And not in the get-rich-quick schemes that everyone warns you about. This shift is happening in the background slowly, steadily, in a way that most people aren't even aware of. A single AI tool. It doesn't require you to post online. It doesn't require selling anything. It doesn't even require you to have followers, influence, or special skills. And yet, people from completely ordinary backgrounds, teachers, office workers, even retirees, are quietly using it to build a steady stream of income that rivals, and sometimes beats, their main job. The power of invisible leverage. The most surprising part? This tool doesn't make you work harder. It works for you. Every second it's scanning, predicting, optimizing, pulling opportunities out of places most humans overlook. Opportunities that once set up can keep generating results day and night without you lifting a finger. The wealthy have always used leverage. They invest in businesses, systems, and people to multiply their time and money. But until recently, that kind of leverage was out of reach for the average person. I changed that. Now, the same computing power that billion-dollar companies use can sit quietly in your browser or even your phone. And it's doing something extraordinary. Think, if you've ever tried to invest, you know the emotional roller coaster. One day your portfolio is up, the next it's down. You feel lucky, and then unlucky. That's because most people are guessing. But this AI tool? It's not guessing. It's calculating. It uses a combination of market data, behavioral patterns, and predictive modeling to spot small, low-risk openings that can compound over time. It's like having a financial analyst who never sleeps, never panics, and never lets emotions cloud their judgment. The small moves, big results approach. Here's the thing. Most people assume making money means chasing big wins. That's why they lose. The AI doesn't chase. It focuses on micro opportunities that are so small, most people wouldn't even notice them. Tiny percentage gains, small cash flows repeated again and again. Those small moves build into something surprisingly large, almost invisible at first but impossible to ignore later. That's why the people using it don't even talk about it. They don't want the attention, they just quietly watch their accounts grow. Why you haven't heard about it? There's a reason this hasn't been splashed across the news. First, most media outlets chase headlines that get clicks, dramatic wins. Second, many people using this tool don't want it to become too popular. Opportunities shrink when too many people jump in. And third, this AI doesn't need to advertise. It spreads through whispers, one person quietly telling another after they've seen real results. What makes this different from passive income hype? You've probably seen the so-called passive income ideas floating around. Start a YouTube channel. Build a dropshipping store. Publish an ebook. But here's the reality. Most of those require upfront work, marketing. This AI tool flips the script. Instead of you building a business and constantly feeding it, you set it up once, feed it parameters, and it starts working in the background, optimizing and adapting without your daily involvement. It's the closest thing to real passive income most people will ever find who's actually using it. The people benefiting from this aren't the tech bros you might imagine. A nurse in her 40s who spends zero time trading but now earns an extra $1,200 a month. A college student who started with less than $100 and has been growing it quietly while studying. A retired mechanic who uses it as a supplemental income stream to keep traveling. Different ages, different incomes, different goals. The tool works the same. Because it's not about who you are, it's about using leverage in a way most people still don't understand. The catch, because there's always one. Now, here's the truth. This is not magic, it's not instant. You still need to set it up correctly, you still need to understand its limits. And you still need to give it time to work. The people who fail are the ones who expect overnight riches. The people who win are the ones who set it up, leave it alone, and let it work for months. Patience isn't exciting, but in 2025, it's a rare skill and it pays well. We're living in a time where AI can do what humans can't: process mountains of data, act without emotion, and seize opportunities too small or fast for us to notice. For the first time in history, that kind of technology is in the hands of everyday people. Not just investors. Not just business owners. Anyone. And while most of the world is distracted, scrolling endlessly, or stressing about their next paycheck, a small group of ordinary people is using this AI tool to quietly change their financial future. The question is, will you notice it before it becomes common knowledge? Because once everyone's talking about it, the real opportunity might be gone. If you liked this, don't forget to like and subscribe, because in the next video I'll reveal the other hidden tools the wealthy are using that most people overlook.